Hello everyone, welcome to Extol Live. I'm your host, Lucas Hunchman. We've been exploring here at Extol a lot, going around the community looking for activity for you guys to check out. Last of which was Derby Dinner Playhouse with J.D. Dodson. He got to go see Wizard of Oz, so he's going to tell you all about it. I also got to explore over at Los Compadres Mexican store. I'm going to tell you all about it and show you some of the cool stuff in there. So check out that.
So I went to see the Wizard of Oz at Derby Dinner, and as usual, Derby Dinner knocked it out of the park. It was really faithful to the movie, and I'm of a certain age, so I know the movie well, and it was very faithful. So not a lot of surprises, but I didn't want surprises. I wanted the Wizard of Oz, so it was pretty great. My favorite part about the entire thing, though, is looking out over the audience, and people were, myself included, just grinning ear to ear throughout the whole thing. I mean, just loving it, whether they were like me and nostalgic because I grew up with The Wizard of Oz, or there were some kids there that had never seen it before. So it was definitely like really well done, as usual, Derby Dinner Playhouse. And fried chicken and corn pudding. So, I mean, Kansas, here we go.
Since our humble beginnings in 1908 as New Washington State Bank, we have offered banking the way you want it. Now known as NWSB, we have branches in the communities of Henryville, Charlestown, Borden, Jeffersonville, Sellersburg, Scottsburg, River Ridge, New Albany, and coming in 2022, a state-of-the-art branch in downtown Jeffersonville. As a local bank, all decisions are made right here in Southern Indiana. Our customers enjoy the personal relationships, and we value opportunities to show community support throughout the region. At NWSB, we offer myriad services and modern technology, from online banking to mobile apps with check capture. And we are always here to serve you face-to-face with a smile. At NWSB, you'll find banking the way you want it.
Ready Set Prepped came about. It was not even something that was real. I had already left the restaurant industry that I loved because I had a daughter that was becoming school age and needed something more conducive. So I left that job to go into just a standard 9-to-5, Monday through Friday job. And I had been a member of 4-Rail CrossFit over in New Albany, and periodically they do nutritional challenges, and part of that was meal prepping. And so while other people were just doing, basic baseline meal prep, I kind of wanted to tie back my culinary experience to just making it healthier and making it look pretty. So I'd post my food on my social media, and you get enough people saying, "Oh, that looks awesome, I would pay you to do that." And then you kind of think, maybe I should do this on the side, and so I started doing that, and it kind of snowballed. And by the time I got all of these orders, people wanted to keep telling their friends, and my house was just full of meals every single weekend. So I kind of had to take a step back and think, maybe I want to jump into this full time. And so I left my 9-to-5 job, and it kind of snowballed from there. My husband has a full-time job as well, so he kind of took the role of the main breadwinner so that I could go into this. So he's kind of my number one fan and my number one supporter. And when we first started, we wanted to just go all in. We wanted to find a place to lease out and kind of, just put all of it in there. And we quickly learned that that was not a smart thing to do. We went through so many different plans, even just to get financing for this place, and just to kind of be willing to adapt and change even through COVID, like the pandemic. Luckily, our business model was set up to where we didn't have to adjust very much for our business, but we actually thrived in that because we introduced home delivery because most people weren't going out to eat, and most of our meals you pick up and go and reheat later anyway, so you're not like sitting down in a restaurant or anything like that. Most people know us for our meal prep, and most of our meals are they change every week. We have usually 8 options, so it's usually 2 breakfast options and then 6 that can kind of interchange between lunch and dinner. And then we also do our own house-made snacks. So we do protein donuts and these energy balls and things like that, just so people can have a healthier snack. And all of our stuff is made in-house. We don't use any processed foods or anything like that. We make all of our sauces, vinaigrettes, everything from scratch, so you know exactly what goes into it, and makes it easy for us to modify things. So all of our meals, they may not always be gluten-free, but we can modify them for those people that need gluten-free meals or vegetarian meals, low-carb meals, stuff like that. I think one of the most rewarding things is being able to get to know our customers. We're very fortunate to have, we've been around almost 3 years, and we have people that have been with us since the beginning. So when we do 800 to 900 meals a week, having the same people come back week after week after week, it says something. It says that, hey, our food is good, and getting to know people. We've got, customers that we've seen their children grow up, and, we've seen them switch jobs, and just, people aren't just an order number to us.
This episode on Explore with Extol, we're taking a look at Los Compadres Mexican store. It's got all the things you want for a traditional Mexican dish, and you might be wondering, it's small, does it have everything I need? See mi amigo. This place is jam-packed, stocked with everything you need, from vegetables to seasonings to things that you've never seen on the shelves. So without further ado, let's go take a look and find us something cool to eat. First thing you'll see walking in the door is a bunch of chips, actually name brand chips that you see in the store, except they're different takes, different flavors, different seasonings on them, things that you've never had before. So if you give it a try, you might find it excelente. They've got portion sizes for the candies that I've never seen before. I mean, huge. Check out these marshmallows. I mean, try fitting that on a s'more. Papas, you can potato chips, some hot sauce on them, sprinkle some lime. It tastes amazing. One of their awesome items you should get is chamoy. It is a sweet, sour, spicy mix that you put in anything and it has a big kick. Put in mixed drinks, put on fruit, put on anything you think of that might want a little weird kick to it. Los Compadres is really cool. I discovered a lot of new things that could make my cuisines that much better. So come down to Clarksville, Indiana, and check it out. We'll see you next time on Explore with Extol. Coming back from all that fun, there is an organization I'd like you to think about and look into. It's called CASA. It has volunteers, everyday people that are appointed by the judge to help out kids that are abused and neglected and could really use help. I'd like you to take a look at this video and think about how you could help, maybe volunteer, maybe give your support somehow, some way, because it really could use that help. Take a look.
Right now, we have over 100 children who are still on the wait list, waiting to be matched with a CASA volunteer. So we need 100 people to stand up and be willing to say that they are not going to just let this need hang out. They're going to take accountability and really step in for these kids. So that's one piece. Another piece is the funding. We are a smaller nonprofit, but it costs about $990 per volunteer.
Everyone at CASA is open to, you know, how do we make this work, and we'll figure it out, because there are just so many kids that need somebody, even if it's one time every other month or one time every 6 months, to show up for them and say, like, hey, we're going to show up to your basketball game, or we're going to show up for this. That matters. And I think even if it's just a one-time thing, it all adds up. So.
And not every case is super heavy, like some of the ones that we've seen or been on. Some of them end early, so it's really just giving your time when needed, and it may be hard for the first couple of months, but then afterwards, if it's kind of easygoing, it's just a simple check-in. But like Caroline said, CASA is really good about working with you and your schedule to make sure that you can volunteer because they are in need. So yeah, they work with you and they make sure that you're comfortable enough.
So I tell all of the CASAs this when they are sworn in as part of their duties. You are the eyes and ears of the court. I generally know the history of the case. You tell me what's going on and what is lacking or what is needed and what is truly going on in the child's life from your perspective as an advocate for the child.
The most rewarding thing is the culmination of where the courts and the kids are. Some of the parents are very willing to change. Some of the parents are just totally unwilling, and the courts reach a decision, and that decision is always in the best interest of the child. It's all about kids. And if you truly believe that you can make a difference in a child's life, there is no but. It's let's do it.
CASA is very unique in what we do. There's no other organization like us. And when we have the amount of children that we have in our current foster system, it is so important that we continue to have the funds to put the word out there, to gain more volunteers, so that each and every child in the system has the opportunity to have an advocate, so that they have somebody that will stand up for them. With financial support, it gives us the opportunity to bring in more volunteers, to continue to get the word out about what we do. And the more people we have come in, the more children are served. And the faster those children are served, the faster we can make sure that they are getting everything that they need, and everything that they should have moving forward.
I think the reason that people should support CASA is because we are the one dedicated voice to a child. Especially when kids are in the system, there are a lot of different workers and supports that the family has as a whole, but there is no one that is specifically for the child outside of CASA. With more support for CASA, it will mean more advocates for kids. Currently we have 100+ kids on our wait list that do not have a CASA assigned to them. If we had more support from the community and more volunteers, we would have more advocates, and that is going to mean the world to another child that the current group of people are not able to help.
So our volunteers and our staff really are the lifeline of our organization. They are some of the most compassionate, capable, resilient people I have ever met. And I, in this position, get to see the power of their hearts at work. So that means each of the CASAs that we have, they believe in something. They believe that each child matters, that each child deserves that dignity, that respect, and that they should have someone as an advocate for them, ensuring that their best interests are being heard. And so I am just honored to be able to work alongside them and support them in doing this important work for our community.
Hello, I'm Dennis Huber here at Huber's Auto Sales. A lot of people ask me, what do we have to do to get qualified for a car? Of course, we're just looking for a down payment, insurance, and proof of residency. So come in and see us here at Huber's Auto Sales. We got a lot of new gas savers on the lot. And as always, trust is a must here at Huber's Auto Sales.
I am Adam Christian, the owner and operator of Adam Paul Salon. Adam Paul Salon is a full-service salon, men's hair, women's hair. Coming soon are hair replacement services. But we're also much more than that. I've got 12 years experience working in high-end salons that felt cold, clinical, and creating my own space was able to add some warmth, add some color, add some fun, like your hair. Other than just clients, we're also going to be interested in speaking with stylists who are interested in a smaller culture and in a salon environment like the one I've created. I'm Adam Christian of Adam Paul Salon, and we are excited about our new space.
Back to more exploring, me and Colin Wood got to go to Clark County Transfer and Recycling, taking Extol's all of our recyclables and trash to the recycle center and actually go through the experience of recycling over there. So we're going to show you what that was like, so maybe you could go there with ease just like we did. Take a look.
I'm Julie Taylor Kincaid.
And I'm Les Kincaid. And this is our store, Kincaid Jewelers.
We opened our store in January of 2021. I believe we're known for our custom work and helping customers reimagine their jewelry, giving it new life in a second generation, and creating heirlooms for them to pass down.
It's generally a mix of different stones, even types of stones, certainly different sizes, yellow or white gold, whatever. And they want to see what they can incorporate, how they can incorporate those heritage pieces in one or more pieces that they can wear today with the memories of their grandparents, their moms, and dads.
We offer semi-mounts as well as already put together engagement rings. You can choose your loose stone or choose your mounting, or we can custom make something for you. So we want to do it however the person sees that they want to build their story with their fiance.
Mm-hmm. Many people bring in pictures and they would like, well, can you do this with this ring and put things together, change the designs? That makes it special to them. So we specialize in special.
My name is Bert Hodge. I'm the general manager of Heritage Ford. When I was a child, I stuttered and was dyslexic. I started my career assigned to a junior position on a destroyer, and ultimately I commanded 5 ships, 2 minesweepers, 2 frigates, a SEAL commando ship. I got a lot of exposure to some of the world's greatest leaders. When I retired from the Navy, it was with the intent to join my father here at the dealership. My dad has been an important part of this community for 30 years.
The business has changed tremendously since then, but our moral values have remained the same.
This is a business where honor and integrity matter.
If I'm fair to my customers, they'll come back. If I'm fair to myself, I'll be here when they come back.
I'm proud to have served my country, and I'm proud to sell Fords to my community.
Thank you everyone for watching. We had a great time here at Extol exploring for you guys. It's great checking out all these awesome businesses in the community. We did all the exploring. Now it's time for you to do the exploring. Have fun.